you're still trying to get into Nearpod for me? Okay, no worries, no worries. Dracula. Thank you. Yeah. Yes.
I wonder if there's going to be actually a blood. I wonder what it looks like.
Probably
Probably it's going to be inside.
All right. Remember with Nearpod? Oh, sorry, it's my turn, please. Thank you. You always have the code in the corner. If you're not logged in yet, you still cannot get in. Just let me know. Let's get to what I need today. I'm going to ask, David, would you read my essential question, please?
How do I locate road book for students on the Tuesday electronic library used as a reliable source?
So we're continuing with our same lesson from yesterday, but we're going to do a task with the information that we've learned. Right now, with your group, I want you to review these two questions. Talk about it. The first is, what does reliable source mean? The second, how do you get to tell? Review that with your group. Go ahead, please.
A reliable source is something that someone can be talked to greatly, depend on and rely on. And just go to the toolbar, you click on the You can also go to www. Scroll all the way down to
What is
Wait, why is it T-M-T-E-L?
And one.
That basically means Tennessee.
I love how you hold yourself accountable. If you knew someone was talking, I appreciate you letting them know I counted. So what is a reliable source? I'm going to ask, what's a reliable source?
something that has true information, like you can depend and trust on?
True information you can depend and trust on. I love that definition. How do we get to tell? Emily?
So you're asking how we get to tell?
Yeah, how do you get to the Tennessee Electronic Library?
Oh, I thought. So you go to tentel.info, and then you go to students, middle school, and then it has a bunch of reliable resources that you can use to find info.
Thank you. So before I give you the task you're doing today, I want you to analyze some pictures. Can you go ahead, Evan, read that word out loud for me. What's it say?
Infographic.
Raise your hand if you've heard that word before or seen that word before, or you already know what an infographic is. And if you don't, no worries. I'm going to show pictures, and at the end, I want you to tell me what you think an infographic means. So here's the first one. Take a minute. You can look at it on your screen. You can talk about it with your neighbor, too, what you think it is. What's an infographic? I'm going to show a new picture. Oh, infographic.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Just raise your hand. Yeah, but you're asking me while raising your hand. That's not what we do. Here's another picture. Here's another one. Maybe you're starting to see some patterns in what an infographic has. What does an infographic involve? Oops. So, what do you think an infographic is? What is an infographic? Yes, sir.
Basically, it has a picture and then information beside it.
Picture and information beside it. Okay. Who wants to add on to that? Yes.
I think graphic organizer that concludes the info.
A graphic organizer that concludes with information. I like that definition too. What do you think an infographic is?
I think an infographic is like graphs and diagrams and stuff using like pictures to show you like information.
Okay. When I say the word, can you give me some info on that trick-or-treating event tonight? When I say info, what am I looking for?
Information.
Ah, so you know it has to do with information for sure. I got that from your answers. So an infographic is a visual image such as a chart or diagram used to represent information or data. You're going to get to create one today. You can follow along with your slide or look up on mine. It says your task for today. Create an infographic for ancient Egypt using World Book Student on TEL. I have given you a worksheet to use today. Would you go ahead into your area and pass out that worksheet? Once you have it, I'll continue. Eyes back on directions. You choose where you want to look. However, in the future, Mrs. Manus is going to give you the opportunity to create your own. She's going to let you take on that challenge of developing your own infographic. Today, I kind of already made the boxes and lines just to get us started with the concept. She's going to let you take off with this, and you get to design your own infographic with information later.
Miss Natalie, can I add something?
Please do.
What do you think I'll have you make your infographic in? It will relate to Wednesday Wars. David, what's it going to be in?
Canvas.
Not Canvas. What have we been learning? What have we been practicing? Jordan, what have we been using? Google Drawing. So you'll make your own digital one in Google Drawing later.
Yeah, this is just a practice one today to get us going on that idea. Emily,
When we're doing these, do we like draw a picture?
I'm going to explain in just a minute. Yes. So you get to decide what facts to include on your infographic. You will draw your images today. So what I've set up for you on this paper, oh, I have most of your eyes. Can I have all of your eyes? If you have the skill of making one go this way and one go that way, fabulous. But I need all of our eyes. So what Emily asked is, are we drawing pictures? Yep. The circles will be your images, and then your facts that go with the topic. What's the topic?
Ancient Egypt.
Facts about ancient Egypt. When it says by, what am I looking for here?
Your name.
Your name.
Please give your name. It's so much easier to grade when I have a name on a paper.
If you don't.
Now, would you flip to the back? This whole table did it pretty much. Thank you for that. Flip to the back for me. It says, my sources. Where did you find your information? Why would I want you to list your sources? Why would I want you to tell me where you got your information from? Think back to our lesson yesterday with reliable. Why would I want you to list that? There's a few reasons. Yes, ma'am.
So you can make sure we got it from reliable sources?
Yeah. At this stage, when you're just now learning how to research, I want to make sure that you're selecting things that are reliable. But what are we using today that we know is reliable? Yes, TEL, that awesome thing that Ms. Mavis is teaching you and working with you this year on. So we already know it's going to be reliable. But in the future, when a teacher says, hey, where'd you get those facts on chicken nuggets? If you were to answer, well, I got them from McDonald's. Is that going to cut it?
No.
They want to know where'd you get your information from. Also, people have spent hours researching things so that you get the good facts. Do you like it when someone takes credit for your work?
No.
No? You were going to say, add to. Go ahead and tell me what you're going to say.
Well, let's say you go to a website and it's a computer assignment.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy to just take your mouse, highlight it, Control-C, Control-V.
Mm-hmm. And copy and
That's
paste someone else's
called-
work.
And that's called plagiarism.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we want to make sure that we give credit to people who actually did the work and that we're not trying to take credit for their work. That's good stuff. So what you're going to do, you're going to get time to work on this. Thank you. Before you start, here's what I'm looking for on your task today. I'm looking for effort, meaning this whole thing, don't act like you've never done this before. I'm gonna get this work done, and I'm gonna just whatever. There you go, I'm done. Effort, show me it's your best work. I'm not saying your handwriting has to be perfect. I'm not saying that your handwriting needs to be fabulous. I'm saying it should show effort. With that said, I'm looking for completion. Did you finish it? And then a list of sources. So, let's see. Wait. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave my slide up here like this, but you on your laptop may open another tab and go ahead and begin your infographic. Where are you going to? Remind yourself, what are you going to use for your reliable source? You got it. And what facts are you looking for?
On ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt, all right. I've set a timer just to kind of keep you on track. It's over there in the corner. It's kind of hidden. Yes. Yes. So pictures in the back. Got it. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Well, books do this. Wait, I need a specific question. What do you need help on specifically? On what? I don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, the front first. Oh yeah, for sure the front first. That's where you're researching your facts. You can put your own words. Just give the facts. And that's okay. That's all right. I was just trying to figure out what you need help with. You know what I mean? I wasn't sure. Okay, cool. Thanks for telling me. I appreciate that. Just so you know about okay. Still gotta get some work done. All right. Yes, pictures and circles. Got it. And then facts on the lines. Happy maybe David will share one with you.
Do I need to go sharpen it?
Yeah. It's part of ancient Egypt, absolutely.
Which really?
Yes, David.
There's a picture of the having it right here. May I go sharpen it?
Yes. You decide. It can go here to here, here to here, here to here. You decide. Can you flip your paper over and like write a fact down and maybe I'll consider it? Instead of just playing cool sounds, yeah. People are asking about the circles and lines. It can be for pictures, can be for data, can be for facts you're writing down. Yes.
Can I draw like a little arrow so they know which info goes with which picture?
Absolutely. That's the neat thing about an infographic is it's really up to you. It's your design choice. I've added things today, but in the future you'll get to decide how that looks. We talked about a lazy Zoom yesterday. Yes, Emily.
Are we gonna have them like color pencil so we can color more?
Not today. This is more just like a practice.
Okay.
But I'm excited for when you get to do this with Miss Nana. You get to design it, color and shape. It'll be awesome.
I don't really like color. I prefer pencil to work with.
Yeah, some people do. Lovely. This is it, what I'm wearing.
Are you gonna go trick or treating?
Cool.
I have a big head in my backpack.
Nice. It's an infographic.
Like a big pink bag.
Okay. What do you see there? What's the title? Oh, it's a whole thing about Egypt. I know. I did that on purpose. I'm a science social studies teacher. I'm a teacher for sixth grade. So I picked a topic that you'd already have some knowledge about. That way it might make it a little easier.
When we do ours with Miss Manus, do you know what topic we'll be doing now? The Wednesday Wars topic?
Say that again.
When we do the one with Miss Manus, do you know what topic we'll be doing now?
I do not know. Miss Mays, they're wondering what their infographic topic for Wednesday Wars is, and I said she may decide that later. See what we learn from Wednesday Wars, because there's so many cool topics.
It'll depend on where we are.
Yeah, so many cool topics.
Make sure you check your timer, please.
If you draw a picture about the fact. Check your timer, see where you're at. Yeah, that'll work. You've done it so far, I can tell. How many of you would like it if I added 5 more minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
amazing.
I'll add 5 more minutes. Feeling kind of lonely, actually. It's feeling a little neglected. Or paper. Paper needs.
Can we use our own personal knowledge?
I want you to use world, but just for this lesson, Jason. Is that what we're focusing on? Okay. But Emily, in the future doing research and essays, you can incorporate knowledge, but if it's something super specific like a data or fact, you would need to cite that.
Because like I was going to talk about the hieroglyphs.
Hieroglyphics.
Hydroglyphics. Okay, so so in science class yesterday, we were doing that thing, and Miss Mandy said, okay, so what was a word of pictures and words made, and I accidentally said hydroglyphs. It was like a complete accident. Okay. Hieroglyphics. I don't know why you're saying hydroglyphs. It's so weird. I'm not a visco girl.
Hey, come rob us. So after that, later on, is when you just like yes, that's what we're doing. Check your time.
Can you get it on the final? Okay, that's on Educator. Can you get it online?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Don't say that. No, I love these. I love to see students draw. I love it. One of my favorite things. That money is awesome. Wow. I love that. Hey, good for you. One down. Yes, yes. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Come on. Yeah, it's one thing to listen to it, it's another to try to like. You're doing great. I do. Breast cancer awareness now. I love it. Even soft. Wow, you still doing all of this.
I was when I was up, but
Well, hey, you can go get that too. If you are finished, you may go to vocab.com and do my Miss Magnus's list for sure. If you are finished, you can go to vocab.com, my Miss Magnus's list. No, I love it. I love your drawings. You guys, these are awesome. Hopefully it'll be alright.
no, it's
You got one more thing to do. You're almost done. I love that. I love how it's clean. Maybe today will be better. Maybe today will be better.
Yeah, probably.
You just got one more to do.
Yeah.
I hope you got some things down. There's a trash can right by the door back there. Can't wait to grade these later. I'm excited. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. One more, dude. You got this. You got this.
Is it plagiarism if I trace the pictures?
Not if you're just doing it for your own like personal thing. Now if you were using it to something to sell, or you were using it in like a research paper and took credit for it, that's different. Would I hold a pencil to your screen? No.
That's what I do. I just trace it.
No. I have to do my phone for just a minute.
Oh, I can go now.
Show Miss Magnus your, Did you? Oh, I love that. That's really good. Good job, bud. Okay, there's Steven's feather. He comes back today. Actually, you know what, go ahead. Go ahead. You finished, I saw you. Go ahead. You have about 1 minute left. Do not panic. It's okay if you're not finished, but you should be mostly finished. Do not forget to cite your source on the back. Where did you get your information from? Don't forget that source on the back. It shows that you've used a reliable source and that you're also giving credit to the source. We don't want to take credit for someone else's research and work. Would you tilt your laptop screens and look this way in 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want you to make sure your name is on this and stick this in your folder. We'll continue this. If you are finished, it's okay to stick in your folder as well, because we want to go over these later. You may click back to Nearpod. We have a matching game on Nearpod that I'm going to start in about 30 seconds. All right, I'm going to start the matching game in 20 seconds. You boys can move. Let's go.
Small children are like a Aiken.
All right.
Wait, it's not in. Wait.
I'm going to let you play it twice. It's okay.
I'm back.
We're going to start in 10.
Wait, she's not on it.
I know. I'm gonna let you play twice. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. I'm gonna play it twice. And 1. I've mixed in words we've been talking about as well as some ancient Egypt words. Are you ready for the next round? Okay. Maybe 3 times. We'll see.
No.
Remember, it's okay. I'm going to play it again. Did anyone get to finish? No. Okay, so this time, I see you. Let's see if you can beat your time. All right. Does everyone get to go on this round? Yes. Okay.
Even though I don't have diabetes. Is there even? Oh yeah.
Seriously?
Without coffee.
Yes.
Hashtag guys.
I'm 12
I thought it was a rabbit.
It looks like a rabbit.
All right, I have one more task left to do to complete our lesson. But if we finish that and we have time, I'll go back and we'll do the matching game again. All right.
And we need to.
So, on this next slide, it's a draw it slide. I have listed what I think are the steps to get to tell. With the draw it slide, you're going to mark out what is incorrect on my steps. You need to mark out what is incorrect on the draw it slide. Mark out what is incorrect on my steps of how you get to World Book. You choose color.
No, I didn't mean to. Uh-oh. I accidentally marked out something I wasn't supposed to. I messed up.
You copying? He copied.
Oh. Play
Just the rest of the entire I marked out the entire thing.
All right.
No, I marked out the entire thing.
So, my turn, please. On your screen, you should see whoever's this is. Look at it. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with what they crossed out.
Oh, I thought it was only one thing.
It's okay. All right, hands down. Who can tell me how we get to World Book? How do we get to World Book for that reliable source? Where do we even start? I'm going to ask. Go ahead. Yes. Go to Google and search World Book. That's how we get. Oh, TNT. Yes. And then after you get to the Tennessee Electronic Library, what do you do next? Just click on students, and then what?
And then you go to middle school and then you scroll down on the left side and you find World Book.
Awesome. Awesome. Good job, guys. So, if I'm going to wait because I'm feeling disrespected. Please don't talk over me. When you're talking to me, I don't talk over you. So how do I locate World Book for students on the Tennessee Electronic Library and use it as a reliable source for school? On a scale of 1 to 10, show me with your hands how confident you are that you could do that. Show me. Raise them up high. How confident do you feel now? Okay, hands down. I got another question. How many of you don't think like you ever have to look at the folder again to know how to get to tell? Anyone? Hey, I love it. And tell your neighbor what a reliable source is. Go. What's wrong, babe? All right, I'm going to let you do the matching game again. 1 minute.
That's definitely
That's funny. I like when he draws.
See the one about the fans?
I like the one about.
I did it with 37 seconds, so let's go.
I still don't understand why can you talk so like
He's ugly, I know. I got it in 12 tries.
yeah, 12 tries, 21 seconds.
12 tries? I don't know how.
Yeah, I had to do that.
So I got 7 out of 10.